This is The Post Up with DJ Trice. I'm running my mouth on everything hot in sports, news, drama, and whatever is blowing up the timeline. Let's get into it. Hey you, welcome back to another episode of The Post Up. You already know me, it's DJ Trice, and I stay posted up right here running my mouth about sports. Y'all, this episode I am talking Unrivaled. Last week, the coaches got together and drafted what players will be on what teams. There are a lot of changes this season, starting out with there are now 8 basketball clubs instead of 6 basketball clubs, so they added 2 new teams. Things are shuffling around. Some of our notable stars won't be playing, but before I get deep into today's video, I'm going to just give you my prediction right up front. I am forecasting that the Breeze Basketball Club is going to take the entire thing unless Coach Nola Henry and the Rose Club surprise everybody and just sweep out of nowhere. That could very much so happen with her coaching, with the picks that she made. So I am all in on Breeze. I'm going to get me a little bit of merch as well too, but I'm going to get some rolls as well. I'm not in between the two, but Coach Nola Henry always do something special. We didn't see it happening last time. There are some sparks on there, but listen. Let's start with the club I'm most excited about. Let's jump right into the Breeze Basketball Club. Before I even get started into the Breeze Club, just look at who is on the team. All right, we got a lot of new school mixed with a lot of vets that are meaningful, and that is why I'm excited to see these teams play together. First of all, Paige Beckers and Rickea Jackson. Everybody knows I was going to pick somebody from the Sparks to be on the top team. Now, I usually don't bet against De'Erica Hamby. She is not on this specific ball club. Same thing with Kelsey Plum. But Paige Beckers, Rickea Jackson, Cam Brink, we got 2 Sparks. We got the Rickea Cam connection. You know, 2 rookies, same year. With Paige Beckers, Ari McDonald, past Spark, Dominique Malunga from Seattle. I'm just excited for Cameron Brink and Dominique Malunga to be practicing together. Imagine what kind of footwork and the step back 3. And Cam might be dunking by the time these practices and all of the execution in Unrivaled is done. Excited for that. Kate Money Martin on that 3-point ball. Ari McDonald is a pure hooper baller. Her and Paige are really true point guards. So I'm excited to see that. Rickea plays every kind of way. And This team with the colors, it already looked like a little sparkish. It's a little purplish. I'm going to give me some merch whenever it becomes available again because I wasn't on it on the first 5 seconds like the rest of y'all. Y'all done bought up everything. I might give me a hat or something like that just so I can rep for right now. But I'm excited to get me a Rickea Jackson Unrivaled 2026 Breeze jersey. My top pick. All right, since we are sticking with new clubs, let's move on to the Hive, okay? Very much so Beehive, but not them, all right? The branding is amazing. I always love how Unrivaled does their thing with just already making you a fan. You already got a catchy name. You got some tight branding. So the Hive is a new club. They got new swag and they got some new people. Kelsey Mitchell of the Indiana Fever already there. Hooping with Sonia Citron. You're talking about rookie and vet, like combo guard heaven, just right there. I'm excited to see Kelsey Mitchell and Sonia Citron play together. Same thing with Natisha Heidemann. She's a true point guard, but she be getting buckets, doing some wild passes, always hustling and just playing with full intensity. Excited to see that. Sanaya Rivers, Connecticut Sun rookie, going into her sophomore year. Been liking how she's been balling. Excited to see how she plays against some pros in that. As well as Ezzy Magnagor from the Seattle Storm. So she's playing against Dominique Malunga, the person who she's been practicing with for a while and who will be on Team Breeze. Monique Billings, she does everything. She's a rebound machine. I expect for her to get a lot of points in the paint. She's just a dog, got that dog in her. Excited to see her on this Unrivaled roster as well as having a true home. Monique Billings was one of those players who was bouncing around, getting hardship contracts. Just recently, the Golden State Valkyries took her in, gave her a new fresh lease on the WNBA, and now we're seeing her at Unrivaled. So Everything is working out for Mo Billings. I'll always be watching her. Hive, I got my little shirt on. It look like I'm with y'all, but I'm Team Breeze. Let's move on. Let's bring it to last year's champs, the Rose Basketball Club, coached by close friend of the show, Coach Nola Henry. Hope to have her on soon. First of all, having the point guard, Chelsea Gray, on with Kalia Copper is already a crazy combo in 3-on-3. Because if you can get the ball in Kalia Copper's hands any kind of way, usually KFC can start to cook and get you some buckets. So having those two is already like something that you never know what could happen, but you want them to in clutch moments. Azarae Z. Stevens has really been working on her three-point game. Sparks, two-time WNBA champion. Actually, I think she only got one ring with Chicago. That's right. She only got one ring. Soon two to come. So you see how I said that right there? It's in my head. Soon two to come. Anyway, Azarae Z. Stevens always, she can rim protect. She's going to play really good defense. She can shoot that three ball. She spreads the floor, and it's kind of that dog that's just out there working that nobody is scouting for that is going to really give it to you in those games. So Z is an X factor, no pun intended. Suge Sutton, great ball handling skills. A lot of that street ball. She's a bucket. She gonna find her way to the rim. So excited to see what she does. Lexi Hull, she be shooting threes for the Indiana Fever. I'm not a personal, super Lexi Hull fan. Respect her game. She be balling. So Nola, let's see what you can do with Lexi. Curly-headed Shakira Austin. I really be looking forward to Shakira going off. She's a hooper. She has great build. She's really athletic, but sometimes her temper gets the best of her. So I want to see her in this 3-on-3 format and hopefully have her on the floor long enough to see what she's like without all the fouls and without all the extra athleticism. Not that these ladies aren't going to play hard. I just expect that the refs for Unrivaled are going to do a better job than the WNBA. I'm just going to say that straight out. So I'm excited to see what curly-headed Kira can do and the Rose BC. Hootie hoo, look at them Lunar Owls coming back in for year 2. I don't know how Master P ain't got them for the hootie hoo just yet, but evidently he probably ain't even trademarked that. It was just something the streets was saying. Let's talk about who's on this team. We got Nafisa Collier and Skylar Diggins back on the team, terrorizing everybody as a part of these Lunar Owls. I'm excited to see them really get things done and just get back to work. Marina Mabry is a great addition to this team as well. Beck Allen, Rachel Banham, some three-point shooters on this team. There are some three-point shooters on this team. I want to say that out loud. Aaliyah Edwards, great post player, coming in from DC. Not a rookie, not a sophomore. She going into her junior year. Excited to see what she can do. And now as I'm saying this, let me see if Aaliyah Edwards got traded. She sure did get traded to the Connecticut Sun last year. So now on the Connecticut Sun, really wanting to step out, make a name for herself. She killed it last year in that 1v1. That 1v1 tournament, eliminating Stewie in her own league. And Stewie being Stewie as a sitting champion at that time was crazy. So I don't know what these young ladies are going to do, but I know those Lunar Owls are going to come through and fight till the end. Let's talk about those laces. Having Brittany Sykes, Jackie Young, and Alyssa Thomas on the team as a big three was something I didn't even think about because they're not really that big, but the three of them together can really hold something down. They can score from every angle. Alyssa Thomas is not going to let you just run up on her, especially in a 3-on-3. You really got to keep your defense tight with Alyssa Thomas on that side. Jordan Canada is also really explosive on that guard play. Naz Hillman has done a really good job turning things around for her team. Maddie Segrist has been developing, is doing really good things in Dallas, playing alongside Paige. This might be a team that would be a wild card that just shock everybody just because everybody on there is very solid with where they are in their teams and has really good roles. I'm excited to see how they hoop together. Especially, like I said, Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, and Alyssa Thomas. That's just a bucket. Any one of them could go for 20 every single night. Facts. The Phantom might be a team that hunts us all. Okay? Kelsey Plum and Satu Sabali. As a Sparks fan, seeing any of your players play with Satu Sabali is a treat. Okay, the unicorn is the unicorn and she be unicorning. I want to see what her and Kelsey Plum can do together. Mixed with the hustle and the engine of Aaliyah Boston of the Indiana Fever. Kiki Iriafen from the Washington Mystics as that big going into her junior year. Her sophomore year. Sonia Citron is not playing with her. It's going to be exciting to see her play against her rookie mate and her teammate. Natasha Cloud and Dana Evans. Dana Evans just won a championship with the Las Vegas Aces, filling in pretty much a lot of the role that Kelsey Plum used to fill in. So I'm excited to see those two play together specifically. Two ballers, two hustlers, got that dog in them, going to continue to ball. With Tosh, Satu, Kiki, and Aaliyah, they're getting every rebound on the board. If you thinking about picking rebounds, you want to pick those two. They automatic rebound bucket. This Phantom team is going to be a lot better than they were last year. Just my early predictions. Okay, the Mists got a lot going on. I'm not sure how they all going to play together, but they got a lot of talent, okay? Brianna Stewart, lead co-owner, back on the Misties, leading her team. Alicia Gray, sharpshooter from the A. You know she gonna do her thing. I want to really see her be successful and really impact it. They had a playoffs last year in the Atlanta Dream where they really kind of fumbled the bag there. So I want to see Alicia really, really do her thing and be the superstar that we all know she has been being, but just on a grand schemer. Girl, lead, let's do it. Alana Smith, defense. I want to see how she gonna play in this 3-on-3 format. Veronica Burton, big star from the Golden State Valkyries. Breakout star out of nowhere. Really did her thing there. I want to see how she plays in Unrivaled, as well as Enrique. I call her baby Kyrie. I call her that because she be hooping. I don't know how she's going to play on this 3-on-3 team, but ISO, you don't want to see Enrique. I'm excited to see how she plays. Lee Yaru used to be a spark. Really like her game. She can hit threes. So if you are thinking, three-pointer, what's she going? Sometimes the first shot of the game she hit is a three. You got to think Jokic, okay? Think Joker on her because she really can get some things done inside the paint and from the three-point line. Again, I'm not sure how the Misty's going to play together, but it's a lot of talent just on that group. Last but certainly not least, I wanted to end with another team that I might be making a mistake on picking, okay? Not picking. The Vinyl, coached by Teaspoon. All right. De'Erica Hamby, never bet against Mama D. I know that from being a Sparks fan, fanatic, covering the Sparks, talking to De'Erica Hamby, looking at her every home game, away game, just being around her energy. Never get a bet against Mama D, but we're going to see how I did here. Ray Burrell, sweet baby Ray, she really had her breakout moment in Unrivaled last year, and we had all known because she was on the Sparks. She had some rough injuries coming out of her rookie season. Then the coaching change really gave her an opportunity to shine and ball a little bit more. I'm excited to see her work on her mid-range, three-point, just her overall explosiveness. Ray Burrell is athletic. Think rebound, think jump shot, think put back. She almost dunked in one game last year, y'all. I'm not playing. It was for real. We all was like, dang, let's look at the replay to see if she touched the net. So her and De'Erica playing together. Excited to see that. Courtney Williams, she's been doing her thing. Ryan Howard, she can shoot that three. Courtney gonna take it in. Ryan Howard gonna be on the 3-point perimeter. Erica Wheeler, she gonna take it in or shoot the three. You don't know. She gonna do whatever the team needs to do to win. And then BG, Brittany Griner hasn't really been playing as explosively in 3-on-3 as we would think that she's been playing. She won't be on none of my parlays, but I ain't telling you how to partake, okay? The Vinyl, I might be making a bad decision on. Also, the Rose, because Coach Nola Henry might just surprise everybody and figure it out. She playing chess, not checkers. Don't bet Nola Henry out, but y'all, I am putting all of my eggs in the Breeze basket. Let me know your thoughts on what team that you are picking and going with this basketball season 2026 for Unrivaled. They got games popping up in Philly. Things are going to be going crazy. It doesn't start until January, but we already getting ready for it. I'm excited. And Unrivaled days on the podcast will be Fridays next quarter. I'm going to keep telling y'all the cadence because it might be kind of confusing. We talking college women hoops on Monday. Wednesday is NBA and or NFL. The boys is on Wednesday. And then Friday, we are talking Freestyle Friday, mostly Unrivaled, AU Pro, WNBA, CBA conversations. I'm going to try to keep no boys on Friday. I'm going to try not to talk about no boys unless something on the internet is blowing up, then I'm talking about the boys. But the boys' day going to be Wednesday. I had to decide it. I had to figure out my scheduling. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of The Post Up. You already know me. I go by the name of DJ Tricey Trice. Make sure you follow me on social media everywhere. Just type in at DJ Tricey Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY. Until the next episode, I'll be posted up right here, running my mouth about sports. All right, that's a wrap on The Post Up. I ran my mouth, said what I said, and now it's your turn. Drop a comment, share it, and come back tomorrow, because I'm not done talking. And make sure you follow me on social media at DJ Tricey Trice. That's at DJ TRICEY. I'll be posted up here, y'all.